sushi.
Hello and welcome to a video presentation of the 2015 Tokyo Game Show. It's pouring rain outside, but in Makuhari Messe, it's pouring with excitement. This year, Tokyo Game Show broke another record, with 224 companies and organizations registered as exhibitors and a total of 1,904 booths, all from over 20 different countries. Microsoft failed to swing by this year, probably due to their low sales of the Xbox One in Japan, but there's still plenty here to keep us interested. Capcom was showing off their new Monster Hunter Cross for the 3DS. As well as hosting a shooting range to promote Resident Evil 0 Remastered coming in January, and Biohazard Umbrella Corps sometime next year. Did that last year. And their PlayStation 4 exclusive Street Fighter V, with its crisp graphics, smooth movement, and 4 new characters. Our Akiba correspondent, Mr. Adkins, had a go, and managed to whip his opponent. Nice job. And speaking of PlayStation 4, Sony had a bunch of new versions of their PS4 console on display, all in pretty different colors. As well as demonstrations for Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, the Uncharted Collection, Gravity Rush HG for the PS4, and Gravity Rush 2. And yes, of course, the new PlayStation VR, set to be released sometime in the first 6 months of next year. They had several titles available to try out. The one I played was called Riggs, a robot battle sports simulation, and I can tell you, it was awesome. The depth perception and clarity was fantastic. Every time my robot jumped, I felt it in my stomach. Definitely getting me one of these when it comes out. That's not me, by the way. That's just some guy. That's me having a smoke break.
Damon wave.
Okay, back to business. Bandai Namco was showing off various titles, including the upcoming Star Wars Disney Infinity 3.0, slated for November 12th. And speaking of Star Wars, EA had a grand booth to demonstrate the online play for Star Wars Battlefront, with a team of rebels versus the Empire, battling out while the overhead screens rotated between players. Very cool. DMM is attempting to branch out from the adult gaming industry and instead begin distributing non-pornographic titles like The Elder Scrolls Online. Why not? And what's going on here? Well, Lobby is a smartphone app developer aimed at game chatting and communicating. So naturally, they're tossing giant balls at people. Very Japanese. Supercell spared no expense promoting their MMO strategy game, Clash of Clans. And speaking of expensive booths, check out Cygame's massive space to promote their Final Fantasy-like RPG title, Grand Blue Fantasy, a popular smartphone game soon to have its own anime series. Damn, they even have a giant airship. And a cute rabbit thing. Konami was still present, despite having recently announced withdrawing from the console gaming market. Square Enix had clips from their upcoming Final Fantasy XV, Final Fantasy VII Remastered, and Star Ocean V, Integrity and Faithlessness. The popularity of the Hatsune Miku continues to rise in Japan, and it's apparent when swinging by Sega's booth as they were promoting Hatsune Miku Project Eva X, Hatsune Miku Project Mirai, and Hatsune Miku Future Tone. But the game show wasn't all about big companies with deep pockets. There was an assortment of indie game companies showing off some of their new and innovative titles, such as those sponsored by Sony, as well as various others from across the globe. And back to the expensive stuff. Wargaming had a massive tank bursting through a wall to promote their World of Tanks. And check out Koei Tecmo's giant head, promoting their upcoming Attack on Titans game, set for release this winter for the PS3, PS4, and Vita. Very cool. As well as a new AKB48 game. Overall, this year's Tokyo Game Show was as fun and exciting as ever. Definitely some new titles to look forward to, and some interesting virtual reality stuff to play with. I'm Damon Finos, and thanks for watching.
Video game and sushi.